Hello viewers, welcome back once again to the channel, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so and be well informed firsthand about university admissions in Ghana. So over the past week, the University of Ghana has officially advertised for the 2021-2022 admissions, and you can purchase their e-voucher at any of the banks, whether commercial bank or EcoBank, or even use the USSD code, which is *887*18# to purchase the e-voucher on your phone. And when you are about to apply, don't just go straight forward and apply. And there are some little things you must take note before applying to the University of Ghana, such as reading the overview, available programs, entry requirements, as well as their cutoff points. But before I start the presentation, I want to quickly show you how to access this information at the University of Ghana's website. So using the Google search engine, I simply type University of Ghana and click on the University of Ghana homepage. And my interest is admissions, so I click on the admissions tab and click on undergraduate admissions. And on the admissions page, there's overview, entry requirements, deadline, cutoff points, available programs, duration of programs. So this is the cutoff points page, and you should be reminded that every program has its cutoff points as well as their entry requirements. So when you are satisfied reading the entry requirements, head to the Apply Now page and select Apply Now category for Ghanaians with WASSCE results. You enter your serial number and PIN number and begin the application process. I also have a video on how to apply to the University of Ghana online application right from the beginning to the end. You can watch that video if you are encountering any difficulty when applying online. And I'll leave the description of the video in the description tab. So moving back to the presentation, I'm going to use sample WAEC results to guide applicants on how to carefully select their program choices at the University of Ghana, or what programs they qualify to read for that matter, and also programs which you are not to select with your aggregate score. So let's quickly set the ball rolling by looking at a home economics applicant with a grade B3 in social studies, a B3 in English language, a C5 in core mathematics, a B3 in integrated science, a C6 in biology, a B3 in food and nutrition, a B3 in management and living, and an A1 in general knowledge and arts. And in order to calculate the aggregate, this applicant has to meet all the minimum entry requirements with at least a C6 in all the 4 core subjects and 3 electives. So when a home economics student applies for a science-related program like nursing, midwifery, the University of Ghana will use her integrated science, English language, and core mathematics with 3 relevant elective subjects to get a total aggregate. And for the non-science programs, the University of Ghana will pick the social studies, core mathematics, English language with 3 other relevant electives to get the final aggregate. So when you look at the total aggregate for non-science related programs, it ends at aggregate 18, whilst for the science programs, this applicant also obtained an aggregate of 18. Now to the deciding point. With an aggregate of 18, these are some of the related programs this applicant is likely to gain admissions into at the University of Ghana. This applicant will qualify for Bachelor of Arts fee paying because the cutoff set for Bachelor of Arts was aggregate 15 for males and 16 for females. This applicant will also qualify for a program like Bachelor of Fine Arts, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year and should be selected as either first or second choice. This applicant will also qualify for the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science in Administration, both at the Accra City campus, which was also cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. This applicant will also qualify for a program like the Bachelor of Arts in Education, which should be selected as a first choice only, and the cutoff point last academic year was set at aggregate 21. Also, the Bachelor of Arts, Sports and Physical Culture, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. We move on to the second sample results of a home economics applicant, and this applicant obtained a grade B3 in Social Studies, B2 in English Language, B2 in Core Mathematics, B3 in Integrated Science, B3 in Biology, A1 in Food and Nutrition, B3 in Management and Living, and a B3 in General Knowledge and Arts. So using the Social Studies, English Language, Core Mathematics and 3 of the elective subjects, this applicant will obtain an aggregate of 14 for non-science programs, whilst using the Integrated Science, English Language, Core Mathematics and 3 elective subjects. This applicant will also obtain an aggregate of 14 for science-related programs. Therefore, this applicant is likely to meet the cutoff point for related programs like the Bachelor of Science in Family and Child Studies, which was cut off at aggregate 16 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Arts program, which was cut off at aggregate 16 for females, the Bachelor of Science in Administration, and this option will be fee paying only, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, and it should be selected as either a first or a second choice, the Bachelor of Arts at the Accra City Campus, the Bachelor of Science in Administration also at the Accra City Campus, and also the Bachelor of Arts Education, and this program should also be selected as a first choice only, and the Bachelor of Arts Sports and Physical Culture, which cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. Moving on to the Visual Arts student, and this is a sample WAEC results of a Visual Arts applicant with a grade D7 in Social Studies, C5 in English Language, C5 in Core Mathematics, D7 in Integrated Science, D7 in Literature and English, B3 in Ceramics, B3 in General Knowledge and Arts, and a D7 in Graphic Design. So because this applicant was not able to satisfy the minimum entry requirement of at least a grade C6 in all the core subjects and 3 electives, the University of Ghana will not be able to calculate the final aggregate for any degree program. But this result will qualify the applicant for related programs like the Diploma in Public Administration, Diploma in Accounting, Diploma in Youth and Development Work, Diploma in Adult Education, and the Diploma in Librarianship. So this is another sample of a Visual Arts applicant who obtained a grade B2 in Social Studies, a C6 in English Language, a C4 in Core Mathematics, B3 in Integrated Science, C5 in Information and Communications Technology, A1 in General Knowledge and Arts, B3 in Graphic Design, and an A1 in Leatherwork. So using the same principle explained earlier, this applicant will obtain a final aggregate of 17 for non-science related programs and an aggregate of 18 for science related programs, and this applicant is likely to qualify for programs like the Bachelor of Arts fee paying, which was cut off at aggregate 20 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, which should be selected as first or second choice only and was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Arts at the Accra City Campus, as well as the Bachelor of Science in Administration at the City Campus, which were both cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Arts in Education, which should be selected as first choice only, and the Bachelor of Arts Sports and Physical Culture. So with this type of results, these are the programs the applicant is likely to gain admissions into at the University of Ghana. We move on to the science applicant, and with this result, the applicant obtained a grade B3 in Social Studies, a C6 in English Language, a B3 in Core Mathematics, a B3 in Integrated Science, B2 in Elective Maths, B2 in Biology, a grade C4 in Chemistry, and finally a grade B3 in Physics. And in order to calculate the total aggregate, if this applicant applies for a non-science related program the university is going to take the social studies, the English language, the core mathematics, and 3 of the applicant's relevant electives, which will sum up to aggregate 19. Whilst for science programs, the university is going to use the integrated science, the core mathematics, and the English language, and 3 of the relevant electives, which is going to sum up to aggregate 19 or 20, depending on the type of programs. Because for some of the science programs, it requires chemistry, physics, biology. Some of the science programs too also requires elective maths, chemistry, and physics. So with an aggregate of 19 or 20, the applicant will qualify for programs like the Bachelor of Science, Material Science and Engineering, which was cut off at aggregate 20 as of last academic year with a B3 in elective mathematics. The Bachelor of Science, Food Processing Engineering, which was cut off at aggregate 16 as of last academic year with a requirement of a B3 in elective mathematics. The Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Engineering, which was cut off at aggregate 20 as of last academic year with also a B3 in elective mathematics. The Bachelor of Science, Agriculture, which was cut off at aggregate 20 as of last academic year. The Bachelor of Science in Earth Sciences, which was cut off at aggregate 18 as of last academic year. The Bachelor of Science, Food and Clothing option, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. And the Bachelor of Science Education, which was cut off at aggregate 21 as of last academic year. So we move on to the second WAEC results sample of a science applicant, and this applicant had straight A's in all the 7 subjects with the exception of English language, where the applicant obtained a B3. So when the University of Ghana is calculating the total aggregate for this applicant, the University of Ghana will take the integrated science, the core mathematics, and the English language alongside 3 relevant electives, which is also going to sum up to aggregate 8. So with an aggregate of 8, this applicant qualifies for all programs at the College of Health Sciences, apart from the Bachelor of Medicine and the Bachelor of Surgery, which was cut off at aggregate 7 as of last academic year. This applicant also qualifies for all programs at the College of Basic and Applied Sciences, such as Mathematical Sciences, Engineering Sciences, Physical Sciences, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, and Biological Sciences. This applicant also qualifies for all programs at the College of Humanities, apart from the Bachelor of Law, which was cut off at aggregate 7 as of last academic year. So we move on to the business student sample results from WAEC, where this applicant obtained a grade B3 in Social Studies, B3 in English Language, C5 in Core Mathematics, B3 in Integrated Science, B3 in Business Management, A1 in Financial Accounting, and a C6 in Principle of Cost Accounting. And this applicant was absent for the economics sitting. So using the Social Studies, English Language, Core Mathematics, and 3 best electives, the applicant will obtain an aggregate of aggregate 22 for non-science programs alongside 3 of the best electives. This applicant will also obtain an aggregate of 22. So the related programs this applicant is most likely to gain admissions into is the Bachelor of Arts at the City Campus, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. The Bachelor of Science in Administration at the City Campus, which was also cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. The Bachelor of Arts, Sports and Physical Culture, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. And the Bachelor of Fine Arts, which was also cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year. Moving on to the second sample WAEC results of a business applicant. This applicant obtained a grade C4 in Social Studies, C6 in English Language, C6 in Core Mathematics, B3 in Integrated Science, A1 in Business Management, C6 in Financial Accounting, B3 in Principle of Cost Accounting, and a grade C6 in Economics. So when the university picks the Social Studies, English Language, and Core Mathematics alongside 3 of the best electives, this applicant will obtain an aggregate of 26 for non-science programs Whilst for the science related programs, the University of Ghana is going to take the integrated science, the core mathematics, the English language, as well as 3 of the best electives, which sums up to aggregate 25. So with an aggregate of 26 or 25, the applicant will only qualify for distance learning programs, and there is Bachelor of Science Information Technology, which is run on the distance mode of study, the Bachelor of Arts, which is also run on the distance mode of study, as well as the Bachelor of Science in Administration, which is also run on the distance mode of study. Because this applicant has exceeded the general regular cutoff point, which is aggregate 24. Now let's take a look at the general arts applicants, of which the University of Ghana receives the highest number of applications from. And this applicant obtained a grade C4 in social studies, a C4 in English language, an E8 in core mathematics, a D7 in integrated science, a B3 in Christian religious studies, a D7 in geography, a C6 in government, and a grade B3 in general knowledge and arts. So this applicant was not able to meet the minimum entry requirements which the University of Ghana requires, that is a grade C6 in all 4 core subjects and 3 elective subjects. And with an E8 in core mathematics, this applicant will not be admitted into any of the degree or diploma program at the University of Ghana. Moving on to the second sample results of a general arts applicant, this applicant obtained a grade B3 in social studies, a C5 in English language, an A1 in core mathematics, a B2 in integrated science, a C6 in Christian religious studies, a B2 in economics, a C5 in geography, and an A1 in government. So using the social studies, the English language, and the core mathematics alongside 3 of the best electives, this applicant will obtain a total aggregate of 17 for non-science programs, while using the integrated science, the core mathematics, English language alongside 3 of the best electives. This applicant will obtain an aggregate of 16 for science-related programs. So with an aggregate of 17, this applicant will qualify for programs like the Bachelor of Arts, FAPIN, which was cut off at aggregate 20 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Arts in Education, and this program should be selected as a first choice only and was cut off at aggregate 21 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, which should be selected as either a first or a second choice and was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year, the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science in Administration, both at the Accra City Campus, the Bachelor of Arts, Sports and Physical Culture, which was cut off at aggregate 24 as of last academic year, and finally Bachelor of Education, GHS Specialism. Thank you for watching the video, and if you follow these simple steps by calculating your aggregate the right way, reading the entry requirements and the cutoff point for the available programs at the University of Ghana. I'm also going to make a similar video for KNUST showing sample results and how the university calculates their aggregate. So please stay tuned by subscribing and sharing the content to benefit everyone. And also like the video to help support the channel, and I will see you in the next video.